How well do you really know Jesus Christ? For this Bible quiz, we've put together 40 questions with images about the life of Jesus. Only 7% of people can get 30 questions right without missing a single one. Are you one of them? Let's get started. Which woman anointed Jesus' feet with perfume and wiped them with her hair? Martha or Mary? Some people miss this one. It was Mary, Lazarus' sister. What did Jesus wash at the Last Supper? The disciples' heads or the disciples' feet? The disciples' feet. For how many years had the woman with the bleeding condition suffered before Jesus healed her? 12 years or 7 years? This question isn't easy. She suffered for 12 years. Which biblical figure cried out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me"? Nicodemus or Bartimaeus? Blind Bartimaeus. How many lepers did Jesus heal at one time? 10 or 12? Will you get this one right? Jesus healed 10 lepers at once. What color robe did they put on Jesus to mock him before the crucifixion? Scarlet or purple? It was scarlet. Whom did Jesus tell to go to the sea, catch a fish, and take a coin from its mouth? Peter or John? Think carefully. The Apostle Peter. What was the first beatitude Jesus said in the Sermon on the Mount? Blessed are those who mourn, or blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. What was the name of the pool where Jesus healed a man who had been paralyzed for 38 years? The pool of Bethesda or the pool of Siloam? The pool of Bethesda. What did Jesus say was easier to go through the eye of a needle? A horse or a camel? A camel. Which disciple cut off the ear of the high priest's servant? Peter or James? Think carefully. It was Peter. Who walked on water with Jesus? Andrew or Peter? This one is pretty easy. The Apostle Peter. Where did Jesus turn water into wine? Nazareth or Cana? It was in Cana of Galilee. How many stone jars were filled with water at Jesus' command at the wedding in Cana? 6 jars or 7 jars? There were 6 jars. Did you get this one right? How many loaves of bread were used to feed the 5,000? 7 loaves or 5 loaves? Are you confident in your answer? 5. If you got the first 5 right, go ahead and like the video. How old was Jesus when he was found talking with the teachers in the temple? 12 years old or 15 years old? At 12 years old. Who appeared with Moses at Jesus' transfiguration? Enoch or Elijah? Only the attentive ones know this. The prophet Elijah. What did Jesus use to drive out the money changers and sellers from the temple? A club or a whip made of cords? He made a whip out of cords. Where did the devil take Jesus in his final temptation? To a high mountain or to the pinnacle of the temple? Write your answer in the comments. He took him to a high mountain. What came down upon Jesus after his baptism? A flame of fire or a dove? A dove. Subscribe to the Bible quiz if you haven't already. What was the name of the angel who told Mary she would have a son? Michael or Gabriel? Do you know who it was? The angel Gabriel. Which title given to Jesus means God with us? Messiah or Emmanuel? Emmanuel. Which disciple did Jesus see under the fig tree before calling him? Andrew or Nathanael? Nathanael. Which disciple asked Jesus how many times he should forgive someone? Peter or James? Time is running out. The Apostle Peter. Which disciples asked Jesus to sit at his right and left in heaven? Peter and Andrew or James and John? It was James and John. Comment medal if you haven't missed any so far. Which sea did Jesus calm during the storm? The Sea of Galilee or the Dead Sea? The Sea of Galilee. Which tree did Jesus curse for not having fruit? A fig tree or an olive tree? Choose carefully. A fig tree. Jesus compared himself to which animal to express his desire to protect Jerusalem? A hen or a lion? This one is very specific. A hen. Whom did Jesus call that fox? The Pharisees or Herod? King Herod. How many baskets were left over after the feeding of the 5 loaves and 2 fish? 12 baskets or 13 baskets? Only those who read the Bible know this one. There were 12 baskets left. Who brought the boy with the 5 loaves and 2 fish to Jesus? Andrew or Peter? Do you already know the answer? It was the Apostle Andrew. In which city did Jesus heal a centurion's servant? Jerusalem or Capernaum? Congratulations if you said Capernaum. In which city did Jesus heal blind Bartimaeus? Jericho or Samaria? Tick-tock. It was in the city of Jericho. Which woman asked Jesus to heal her demon-possessed daughter? The Samaritan woman or the Canaanite woman? It was the Canaanite woman. How are you doing so far in the challenge? How many times did Jesus ask Peter if he loved him after the resurrection? 3 times or 2 times? This one isn't too hard. Jesus asked him 3 times. To which country did Joseph take Jesus when fleeing from Herod? Egypt or Rome? To Egypt. What was the name of the criminal who was released instead of Jesus? Dismas or Barabbas? Time is running out. His name was Barabbas. On which day of the week did Jesus rise from the dead? Saturday or Sunday? He rose on Sunday. How many days did Jesus remain on earth after the resurrection before ascending into heaven? 40 days or 33 days? For 40 days. On which mountain was Jesus when he ascended into heaven? Mount Carmel or the Mount of Olives? On the Mount of Olives. Are you part of the 7% or not? Tell me how many you got right and click on another video to prove you really know the Bible. Stay in the holy peace of the Lord Jesus.